Here's 3 ways to make the law of attraction even better than it is. Within this, you are going to really learn how the law of attraction works, the true way of it. So, let's start off right with it. Law of attraction is whatever you become, you will attract that. If you feel like an absolute just loser, you're going to attract loser things. Now, if you feel and you become a winner, let's say, you're going to attract winning things. Let's make it even easier. Let's say you become obsessed with football. You love football. Football is your life. Do you know what you're going to attract? Football. Every single thing you are going to see, everything you're going to do is going to be based around football. It is what you become, what you're thinking about, what you're focusing on. Your frequency is what you frequently see and what you frequently say. Frequency. Think about it like that. But when it comes to law of attraction, one of the first ways that I want you to make it so much better is by doing this. Realizing that God always says yes and is always watching. However you want to see it, whether you believe in Allah, Yeshua, Krishna, Odin, Buddha, whatever God that you believe in, however you see, even if you just want to see it as the universe or your higher self, there's an undeniable truth in knowing that there is a creator. You have a creator. You did not create yourself. You have a creator. There is the all. That's how I envision God. I see God as everything, because God has to be. God always existed. Because if God didn't exist, then he would never exist. You can't exist and not exist. It is one of the laws of the universe, of all reality, of every reality, that cannot be broken. Once you exist forever. You cannot exist and then not exist. It's impossible. Existence is full. It's always going to be there. So, within that, imagine everything that you are trying to attract, everything that you are trying to become. God is always there. God is always answering. God is always saying yes to it all the time. Hang on here. I want to make sure this looks a little bit better. It's on my beautiful face here. Come on now. There we go. Think about it, just what I said there. I mean, I'm the man. I literally know that I am the man. I am king of kings. I'm one of the most gorgeous human beings, gorgeous specimens of a freaking man. Maybe you don't agree, but here's the thing. That's not my problem. It has nothing to do with me. I know how I see myself. I know how my creator sees me, and that's all that matters. Start seeing the world and everything you are trying to become and obtain through the eyes of your creator. God always says yes, always yes. So if you are like, hey, I want this so bad, I need this so bad, I want it, God's going to say, okay, if you just want it, I'll give you more of that feeling of wanting it, but never having it. So if you let go and you trust in yourself and your path and realize, okay, I'm grateful to God. I'm going to get this. This is good. It's already here. I have it right here and now. Boom. It's happening for you. That is the first tip within law of attraction I have for you. Now, the second one within that is letting go. Just becoming. Just let it go. Have you ever noticed within things when you try so hard, like you try so hard to be a certain way or to have a certain thing, it feels like it just falls away. It's like that term, like hold on friggin' lucid. Like the tighter you hang on to the rope, it's like the less freaking pull, the less grab you have on it. It's the same thing, even think about it in relationships. Imagine if you go on a date with someone and the first thing they say right off the date is like, I have to be with you. You better be with me. I need to get married right now. I want to have this family. I have to be with you. You are mine. Like, you'd be like, no way. Get away from me. You are coming on way too strong. No. Please stop. Within that, Think about all of your manifestations, all your life in and of itself, of just let it flow. Like, trust that it's all working, because it always is. It's working at all times, always for your greatest good. And I'm going to tie it again to the first part. God's always there. God is always with you. God loves you and is always, always, always there. And if you focus on God and you co-creating this life and just flowing through, everything's going to be great. Everything literally is going to be great. From the time I can remember, I would always pray to God, always. And I believe within this that regardless if you're a Muslim, Christian, Norse pagan, whatever it may be, Hinduism, Buddhist, your personal relationship with God is your own way. Within that, the way I see Yeshua is going to be different than you see Yeshua. Same God, but different energy, different relationship. I'll explain it to you like this. My mom, I see her as my mama. She's my mom. I love my mom. Where other people that she works with, they see her as, her coworker. They might see her as a friend. Where back in the day, guys would have seen her as, hey, that's my girlfriend. You know what I mean? Like, it's a different perception, but she's still the same human being, but people see her as different things. So the reason I say that, my relationship with God, ever since I was very young, I was raised Catholic, then I kind of went Christian, and then I realized, you know what? I'm not any of that. I'm not this like religious way, this man-made religion thing. Like, I want to really know who Yeshua is, and I want to really understand, not religion, like the actual, like, true understanding of God and who Yeshua was and these people in that time and everything. And, I have my own opinions and terms within it, how I feel that a lot of times Yeshua was very closely related to how Muslims are, It's, again, different video, different time, but within that second part, you got to just trust in God and be grateful and pray and be in this place of knowing that it's going to happen. Now, the third part to this, to make the law of attraction better, you have to absolutely and unapologetically be you. You got to be you all the way. I truly know that I'm the man. I have no idea how to not be that anymore. I used to be very insecure. I used to be bullied when I was younger. I used to not be this person. Even I'll say this, I'm not the same man I was a year ago. I just keep evolving and becoming more of this Hercules that I am, and I don't know how to be anything different. And it's absolutely the most amazing, powerful feeling to know that I am the effing man. I just want all of you to feel this way. There's no amount of money, there's no amount of anything that can make you truly be that. If you take some guy that's an absolute just, kind of like a dorky type, he just doesn't really like himself, he can't hold his own, you give him freaking $100 million, the Bugattis, everything, this place, like, yeah, he's going to feel better, he's going to try to be cool and all this stuff, but he's not going to be it. If all of a sudden you get him around a group of real tough guys, real men, real divine masculine men who know who they are, he's going to feel inadequate. And now the money don't matter. It's like, you got to become that version of yourself, and it's like, it actually makes me feel emotional because it's so powerful. And I want all of you to feel that. It's the same thing for all you goddesses watching. It's all these principles. Everything I teach is the same for men and women. And it's like, gosh, goddess, if you could see how powerful you are, if you could speak every day and know every day that you are a goddess and you are absolutely, undeniably the most beautiful, wonderful creature on this frickin' planet, in this whole realm, in this universe. Hang on here. Got the darkness trying to keep me in the dark. When you realize how wonderful you are and you love yourself, regardless of what anyone else says, your whole life will transform beyond what you could even imagine. And I will say this again. One of my favorite sayings that I teach everyone, and I say every day, is it's not my problem. What you think about me and how you view me is not my problem. So I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I said it on my Instagram. I could get any girl I want. I could get the most beautiful woman on the planet. I could get any girl I want. Now, here's the thing. There's going to be some girls that say, no, Adonis, sorry, I don't want to be with you. That's fine. That's not my problem. Then you aren't one that I want because you are not energetically aligned to me. You're not, there's no hard feelings. There's no rejection. Hey, that's totally cool, girl. Best of luck. Go find yourself a king. But do you understand, when I have that mindset, there's no fear of rejection. There's no anger. There's no fear of or hatred or anything. You know, we always feel so upset or disappointed and a lot of times angry when we're dissed or, oh, this person didn't like me. Well, forget them. Hey, no problem. I don't like you either. That's cool. We agree to disagree. But when I go around and I believe and I know every day that I am the best of the best, and this is not me being egotistical, narcissistic. I know people love to throw that in there and totally mess people's heads up, and it is not that. It is the ultimate form of gratitude and love for my Creator and love for myself. How could you go around your day not thinking that you are the absolute best and then still giving God thanks? My Creator, the God of all things, the all itself, created me. I honor the all, my God, every day by giving thanks and saying how wonderful I am. Really think about that. Anytime you have a limiting belief, if you don't, no, God never promised money. God doesn't want you to have this or that. God doesn't, you believe in a false God. You believe in a weak God. The God of all things will give you all things. It's nothing. It's nothing to God. $1 trillion, that's nothing. $1 gazillion, that's nothing. God has created everything. God has created the law of existence and non-existence. There is nothing outside of God. There's nothing more powerful. There is just all. There can be nothing beyond all. Think about that. Give ultimate thanks, give ultimate praise by feeling and knowing that you are the absolute best. My friend, I love you dearly. Work with me if you would like. My website is in the description. You can also send me a message on Instagram first. Go over any questions you have. But regardless, I just want you to know, every single one of you watching, you're better. You're better than you know, and you can have a life that is so good. Doesn't matter where you are, doesn't matter what point in life, doesn't matter your age. You can have an absolute fantastic, fantastic existence. I love you dearly. You have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one, my friend. You take care now. Love you.